Back in the day of 320 CE, the Gupta Empire came to be, ruling India till 550, began when Chandragupta I ascended to the throne, calling the land for all of his own, establishing a strong government, uniting into peace and prosperity, which caused that of learning to see an increase, and yes, there is a lot to say, for the Guptas are credited as setting the stage to what is now known as the Indian Golden Age, due to their contributions and innovations paving the way for transformation. So get ready, there's a lot in store, because the Guptas changed math and science like never before.
There are two major men to credit for these achievements. Between them, their accomplishments are more than decent. First, we got Aryabhata, his namesake book centered on math, which dealt with topics like algebra, trig, and all that, estimating, squaring cubits, and coming up with sine and cosine, which worked pretty well in this little rhyme. And did I forget? He even estimated pi very much close to 3.14159. But what's the most important is this concept of place value and zero. So you can say that Aryabhata was our mathematical hero. For his works are translated in Arabic, inspired the likes of later Eastern and Western worlds, Islamic empires, and scholars alike that provide us with the info that we learn in class today. But hey, that's not all I got to say. For Aryabhata wasn't just solving x, y equals ax plus by plus c. He was also a man of astronomy because he postulated the theory that the earth moves around the sun. Surely.
Next we got Varahamihira, whose work depended on an Indianized Greek system, which goes pretty good with this nice little rhythm. But hey, let's talk about what's most important, you see. Varahamihira's numerous writings covered astrology and astronomy, for the latter problems of time and terrestrial latitude, and even solar, lunar, and planetary theory too. For the former major work on genethology that remains to be the standard work of Hindu horoscopy, and which earned him the title of the India's Man of Astrology. Lastly, we have to dwell on the medicine changes that were conspired during these such golden ages. Gupta physicians assisted in improving Ayurvedic herbal remedies, treating psoriasis to nerve pain and the young to the old. You can say it was much more than the common colds. There was even plastic surgery to treat fatal facial injuries, and there was also the creation of smallpox vaccines, which were used by Europe and China in the later centuries.
Hey, before we go, we can't forget, the Guptas even invented the game of chess. Yes, the game we all love to play is based on that of Chaturanga from the Guptas' day, proving that they were much more than math, medicine, and astronomy. Truly, they were amazing people, you see.
So let's give credit where credit is due, for before this you probably didn't have a clue on the Gupta Empire, though their one for the books for being smart is definitely harder than it looks. But what does this have to do with the legacy? You see, all these achievements we've been talking about have had a great impact on the world and throughout, so there's only one thing left to shout. Hey, there ain't nothing like the Gupta